What's going on, and welcome on into the channel. This is a little different video than what I normally do. Normally I cover PGA, but if you guys like this NBA content, do not forget to like and subscribe. Let me come at you. This is a masterful build because this build is something that a lot of people, everyone's talking about, like the demigod, the 5v5, the park build. This is a legit 5v5 build, something you can use in the Pro-Am, something you can use in the Rec Center. This is the point guard build that I use for my squad. This is a fire build because you just have to be okay with not being able to dunk, and outside of that, you're going to be really good. You're going to be dropping dimes if you want to be a little bit pass first, if you want to lock down the other team. This is going to be able to do it all build outside of just dunking. It's the only thing. 6'1" is the category that I found you get the most attributes in. Anything below 6'1", you don't get as many attributes. Anything above 6'1", you don't get as many attributes. You also lose a lot of speed the more you go up. If you go above 6'4", you're going to also be very limited in what your animations are going to be if you go above 6'4". So 6'1" point guard. This is a true point guard. This is a Chauncey Billups build, a two-way play shot. If you guys know now, strength and weight are massive in this game. It's a massive effect. So 201 gives me everything that I need. 6'10" wingspan, compact. That's max wingspan. That's pretty much all I need. Moving on to this. Now, there's definitely things that I did here for a specific reason, right? So let me cover a lot of that. Let's first start with the playmaking. I want Hall of Fame needle threader. That is a must-have badge if you're trying to drop some dimes. You know that bullet passer got all wrapped up into needle threader now, so this is a needle threader passing. You're going to pretty much be dropping dimes, 10, 15, 20 assists per game in your 5v5s. You're just going to have the vision. It's going to be really good. You pretty much get everything else you need. Handles for days is the only thing. It's only silver, but if you guys know, a lot of this game now is manipulated so that way you can't essentially dribble the ball out of the air. Dribble the air out of the ball. You have to pass the ball. So handles for days for me is not that big of a deal anymore as long as you guys keep the ball moving. If you want that dribble god park mode player, then yeah, this isn't the build for you. But if this is a 5v5, the ball moves type build, this is going to be something that you really want. So you got quick first step Hall of Fame, which is massive. Bailout, unpluckable gold is really all you need. If you're trying to get a 99 player build, then you're not going to be able to do a lot of things. You have to sacrifice. So this is going to give you that sacrifice. So 90, 90, 92 playmaking gives you 29 potential badges. And these are all very important. Just remember, you get 4 badges for doing the opening challenge to your My Career. 4 badges. You can choose which category you want to put it into. I put 3 of them into the green category, shooting, and I put 1 into the layup category, finishing. Perimeter defense, 87. Steal, 82. Interior defense, 61. We're going to be locking people down as a point guard. We're going to get, an 87 is very important because you get Hall of Fame menace. You get gold pick dodger. You get silver clamps, and gold challenger. Gold challenger is a massive badge if you're trying to guard the perimeter. Would I have liked the 95? Yeah, I would have liked it. But you have to sacrifice so much to get that 95. I don't think it's really worth it. Clamps. Would I like to get the 92 on the clamps? Yeah, I would like to get the 92. You can tweak this, obviously, and get that 92 very easily. For me, it wasn't really worthwhile to try to get the 92 on the clamps because how much do those badges actually cost? So 86 for me is actually good enough. And then you get Hall of Fame ankle braces, which is everything that I need to lock down the perimeter. Coming up here, speed, 90, 89, more than enough. You're going to get your +4 with your Gatorade, so that is going to be more than enough. And like we talk about, strength is massively important. 75 strength. You're going to be able to bump people all day long. You're going to be able to hold them up. You're going to be able to lock them down. Stamina, 90. You're going to get your +4. You're going to have more than enough stamina there. Free throw is 81. You guys know free throws are obviously a lot harder this year when you're playing online. You can no longer use real player percentage. You have to use your timing. So 81 is going to be very important. Now, this is the category a lot of people are going to criticize because they want to be dunkers. Well, you have to sacrifice something. And for me as a guard, that isn't how I play this game, and that's not how I recommend a lot of people who are trying to make builds play the game. If you want to be a shooter, you want to be a ball dominant point guard, you have to sacrifice something. Sacrifice your driving dunk. If you guys know, Giant Slayer now is wrapped up with Floater, your teardropper badge. So if you get Hall of Fame Giant Slayer, which I found a loophole with it, instead of worrying about getting 80 driving dunk or 80 driving layup, you can get 77 close shot, which is going to give you Hall of Fame Giant Slayer. And that is going to be a lot cheaper to get your close shot up than it will be to get your driving layup up. So that's how you can save a little bit there and still get Hall of Fame Giant Slayer. So if you need to attack, you can attack. But I like to hit up a lot of MIDI, aka MIDI Magician. Love that new feature badge. And I love to throw up a lot of floaters because people just give you 2-point shots in 2K. They do not guard the mid-range, and you need to exploit them for it. And once you exploit them for it, somebody cuts back door, you're throwing alley-oops to your buddies. So this is pretty much the build. 77, 74, and obviously you can tweak this a little bit. I can easily get more shooting badges if I want to sacrifice a couple finishing badges. I can easily get to 92 perimeter defense if you want that gold clamps. There's so many ways you can go with it, but this is the way that I go with it because this makes me a dominant threat defensively as a playmaker, as a three-point shooter, and I can get a bucket if I need to go to the hoop and get a bucket. I use the team rating boost just because it gives a lot of people a major boost. Limitless range just extends it. I like to use the lockdown clamps as well, extreme clamps. That will be a fantastic badge if I want to do that. And when you come here, these are the player comps you get. Like I said, this is a two-way play shot. Your offense, your defense, you're a creator. You get the big shot Billups, Mike Conley, Kyle Lowry type build. It's massive. And then you come here and we talk about coring our badges. So just remember when I said what happens when you complete your first challenge, you get 4 extra badges. You can use them however you want to figure it all out. I like to use 1 in the finishing category, and I'll show you why. I used 1 in the finishing category because I core this badge. Which is going to give me 4 more back plus 1, which is going to actually give me 5 more back, which means that I can go 3 here, and then I can go another 3 here, and then I have 1 extra one where I like to throw on Aerial Wizard, any of these, Drop Stepper. You guys know that Acrobat is a very big badge because Euro steps are crazy good again. You could even go into a slithery category if you wanted to. Shooting badges, you got gold. You can core this one. You got gold in that category. Catch and shoot, you got 5 here. You can go in so many different ways here. Amped, slippery off ball. Like I said, I'm a magician. I'm a MIDI magician. That's something that I really like. Deadeye, 6 there. And I got 2. Plus, remember, I had 3 more added. So you can go down. So I technically have 5 because that's what I added these other ones. I know it says 2, but remember I added the 3 once I did that challenge. But for now, we'll just throw it on slippery off ball. It gives you everything you really need for shooting wise. Playmaking. Oh, core this badge here. And then you got your Hall of Fame Needle Threader. You got your Hall of Fame Quick Step. You got your Hyperdrive. You can go Hall of Fame if you want. I like to go there. You got Handles for Days. Killer combos you can get. Unpluckable. You have so many options you can go down. You can get everything you really want. I don't personally feel like you need that. Hyperdrive, I really don't feel like you need to go there. But you have so many options you can get when it comes to your playmaking badges. You can add whatever you need. And then, oh, defensively, I forgot to cover the defensive badges as well. Ankle braces, Hall of Fame, Menace Hall of Fame. Clamp these bad boys up. You can core this one right here, get 7 more badges back. And you guys, you're cruising. You're cruising. And just remember, like I said, you get everything you need. This is the build. And that's pretty much it. That's the build right here. Chauncey Billups, Mike Conley, Big Shot Billups, 2-way play shot. I hope you guys like it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you guys like this build. I'll catch you guys later.